Welcome to my channel KuKu Kids.
15-year-old Leo stood nervously in the principal's office, fidgeting as the principal stared at him sternly while holding a letter. The sound of the ticking clock heightened his anxiety. Just the day before, Leo had been chatting with his friends, boasting about his grades and casually lying about acing the math test, even though he knew he had failed miserably. At home, when his mother asked about the test, he confidently replied, "I got an A." She beamed with pride and wrapped him in a warm hug, oblivious to the truth. The next day, as the math teacher handed out test results, Leo's heart sank when he saw the big red F glaring back at him. Panic surged through him as he scanned the classroom, desperately trying to conceal the paper from his classmates. After class, the teacher approached Leo, saying, "I'll need you to explain this to your parents." Leo's palms became sweaty as he scrambled to think of another lie. At lunch, his friends joked about the test, and although he nervously joined in, he felt disconnected, his laughter sounding forced and hollow. That evening, Leo decided to hide the test paper under his mattress, thinking he could avoid the confrontation. When his mom walked in and asked him about his day, he hesitated before lying again, saying, "Everything's fine." The following morning, while cleaning his room, his mom discovered the hidden test, and confusion quickly turned to disappointment as her expression changed. During breakfast, she confronted Leo holding the test paper aloft. Initially, he tried to deny it, but his voice trembled as he ultimately admitted the truth, feeling the crushing weight of his deception. Later that day, he found himself back in the principal's office, where the principal informed him lying has consequences. "Leo, you'll have detention and will need to retake the test." Leo sat alone in a quiet room, the rhythmic ticking of the clock and the emptiness of the space prompting deep reflection on his actions and the burden of his lies. When he returned home, he mustered the courage to apologize to his mother. She listened, her expression softening slightly, but she reminded him that trust would take time to rebuild, determined to make amends. Leo worked hard for the retest, staying late after school for tutoring sessions. Gradually, he began to realize that honesty was the best way forward. Weeks later, when Leo received his new test results, he couldn't help but smile at the sight of the B. He eagerly showed the paper to his mother, and this time, his smile was genuine, radiating relief and pride in his newfound commitment to truthfulness.